Beep boop bop, it's Becca, and welcome back to Baking with Becca. So today, we're going to make some edible cookie dough. We're going to make a chocolate chip with sprinkles in it, and we're going to make cookies and cream. So what's great about edible cookie dough is that it's naturally vegan because you don't use eggs in it, and it's going to be really quick, super easy, delicious, fast summer dessert, so here we go. So here are all of our ingredients. They're very simple since we're not actually baking the cookies. We don't need the leavening agent, so this is all it is. Here we have 1 cup of brown sugar, half a cup of oil, 1/4 cup of rice milk, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 2 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, chocolate chips, sprinkles, and Oreos. So the first step in making this edible cookie dough, so even though we're not baking it, we still need to heat treat the flour because there's bacteria in the flour and it can mess with your stomach if you eat it raw. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it out onto a baking sheet and bake it at 350 degrees for about 5 or 10 minutes. So right now the oven is being preheated. So our oven is now preheated, and what we're going to do is we're just going to pour the flour out onto a baking sheet. I love to use my pizza baking sheet. I'm just going to spread it out. It feels so good. Okay. Now we're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to start by creaming together our sugar with our wet ingredients. So we will put our brown sugar in here and our oil. We're going to use the electric mixer for this. We just want to whip this up so it gets, not really going to get fluffy because we're using oil instead of margarine, but it's going to get very well combined. So next we're going to add in our rice milk and our vanilla. And again, you can use whatever sort of non-dairy milk you want. I use rice milk. Perfect, so now we're ready for our dry ingredients. So we took the flour out of the oven, and it's very toasty still. So it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit clumped together, but once we start mixing, that won't matter at all. So it's very warm, but that's okay. We can just add it right in. So we'll add our flour and our salt. And mix it up one last time before we add in our toppings. So I'm going to take some of the dough and put it into a different bowl, and that's what we're going to make into our cookies and cream flavor, which is just going to be adding crushed up Oreos. So we just want to crush the Oreos into like pretty small pieces and then kind of mash it together when we're mixing it in. I'm just using normal Oreos. You could use any flavor of Oreos and it'll taste like whatever you make. Okay, now we'll mix it all together. So our cookies and cream cookie dough is complete. It like has a nice gray tint to it, which I think is beautiful. And so now we're going to make our chocolate chip sprinkle one. So the chocolate chips, doesn't really matter how much you use, it's just what you like. So we'll use that for now and see how it looks. And then the sprinkles are really just for fun because they don't taste like much. I mean, I like to eat sprinkles by themselves because I think they're good, but most people don't think they really have much flavor. So I'm just gonna mix this all the way. And no matter what, this is just gonna look cute because the sprinkles are in here. And then since I'm mixing a lot, the colors are gonna start mixing in too. I'm gonna use my hands now to help integrate the chocolate chips. Yay, okay, it looks so good. So now we're gonna scoop it like it's ice cream because that's fun, and try it. So this is my favorite ice cream scoop of all time because it's a little penguin. I think I got this for my birthday some year because I'm obsessed with penguins and it's really cute. So I'm just gonna scoop a scoop of cookie dough here. Just help it get out of here because it's gonna get stuck. So there's a scoop. And I'm just gonna keep scooping even though in practicality you're not gonna wanna eat so much of the dough. Probably one scoop like that would be sufficient because if you eat the same amount of cookie dough that you would ice cream, you might feel a little gross. So I'm just gonna do a couple more scoops and then try it. Time to try the cookie dough. So they're all in these little balls. We have the cookies and cream one right here, and we have our chocolate chip and sprinkle one right here. So I'm gonna try the cookie dough one. So I'm just gonna take a little scoop, like pretend it's ice cream. Take a little scoop and try it. The flavors of the Oreos in there, really good, and then the texture is so nice. Like the dough, it's not too wet, it's not too sticky, it's not too dry because it sticks together nicely. It's really good. Also, just a tip, if you put them in the refrigerator for a while, they'll be even better because it'll be like a nice cool treat, especially if you've been out in the sun all day. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe, check out my other videos. I made something sort of like this, chocolate cookie dough cups, a while ago. Those are also really good. So see you next time. Bye.